everybody, and welcome to the Q-Tech Q's National 9-Ball Championship presented by the American Pool Players Association. We're here at Miccosukee Resort and Convention Center in Miami, Florida. Great venue. The two best players in the world of 9-ball going at it for a national title. It does not get much better than this. Mitch Lawrence and Dawn Hopkins here with you. As always, very, very excited, especially anytime you have the title of a major championship at stake. Allison Fisher seated, Karen Kaur won the lag and will have the right to the first break. Get to it. Karen, the defending national champion. Allison trying to get away from it. Karen will be at the table long.
Doesn't look too good to begin with. There's the one, and it's here tied up with the balls. There's definitely not a shot apart from the one. Karen could try to stick the cue ball right behind three, but because she's on the rail, that's not a possibility. So it's cross bank to one, back down. Seven is in the way, so she'll have to play a combination of the shot.
Combination we're talking about. Take another look at that shot on one. Great shot says on opening statement right here. Great.
That was really gutsy for the first shot. And then play a combination for the second shot. She's trying to take control right up.
I think the word statement is very important in this rivalry between Allison and Karen. They have such an unbelievable history together. And it's going to be the player who comes out and says,
Karen needs to draw the three is pretty straight. So if she can draw the cue ball all the way back and possibly play the five inside. I don't know if there's enough play to get it over. Uh-oh, this is a bad mistake here. I don't know if she's trying to break them open. If she was trying to break them open, it's a really hard shot to do. So now Karen will kick the five. Steve's going to watch them.
About once she got a little bit of practice. Not something that play a part of it. This is something Allison does well. She had the ball in the hand on the five. Ball pressed the quickly giving the rules of the game. Race to seventh. Title
on the bridge.
30-second shot clock up. He plays one extension of the rack, and it will be 2 ball fouls. Great move, Allison.
She's not going to take a chance stretching for that shot. She does not want to make a mistake in this rack.
Both these players talk about it off the green. That's a big deal. Less skilled. Many title playing should be this will be for a one-night
Game one goes to Ms. Fisher.
Fisher has both pursued the championship and defended it. I wondered if there was a difference in each of those pursuits.
I don't think so. I think my very first nationals that I won in 1995 was the most fun time that I had to come in to America, my third tournament victory, and the biggest title of all. And then I don't really think about holding on to titles. So I don't really put pressure either way. But I think for newcomers, the hardest part or the easiest part is to come in and win it. The hardest part's supposed to be to retain it. So I don't know, but I'm not going in thinking that. I'm going in to have fun.
Karen Kaur won the national title for the first time last year and now finds herself defending it. How does she feel about the same question?
Well, to be honest, I had such a phenomenal year last year that every tournament this year I've been defending. So, I've won a couple of events this year and, I've hung on to the number one spot. So I'm just really delighted with that. And, whatever happens today going into it, it'll be a bonus. I'm just delighted to be held on to my number one position, to be honest.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Miami, Florida. Mitch Lawrence, Dawn Hopkins, and we're thrilled to be joined in the booth by Gerda Hofstetter, a very familiar face if you love the game of 9-ball. Gerda, this has to be interesting for you to watch. You've got the number 1 and number 2 players in the world. You're a former national champion, and for a long time, you still have, but you did have, certainly, with Allison, a great rivalry going. So there's a lot of elements of a fantastic match here, isn't there?
Right, I did have a little rivalry, especially in the year of 1999 with Allison. We were number 1 and 2 back then, and we played 6 finals together. Right. But I have to admit, I don't think it was as great a rivalry as this one. I mean, Karen and Allison are just absolutely fantastic. They're just totally dominating our sport, and it's really, really a pleasure to watch them.
And it goes back a long way. They're both, they have the snooker titles between them. Allison first, Karen came with that first, and Allison moved to the States. It's a great story between the two. See how it plays out today. Glad to have Gerda with us.
Extension.
Yes. So this is nice one. I also think that Allison has a good match. This table is a good match.
Gerda's referring to there, Allison. Another semifinal. Beating Monica Webb to get here. This point in the finals. interesting for the dog to see Karen. Great shots went over the back. The next shot, please.
I was too far away to see if the might had a but she needed to break them open. I'm not sure, but she hit these beautiful open shots. She got open, unfortunately. On a quick shot, it wasn't a bad picture. She just missed it. If you notice, the 9 ball did go in. So, sometimes the line is so fine between the reach out or out. You saw it right there.
But here's a 9 and 5 are lined up. She doesn't have a lot of angle on the 4 ball, so she'll probably go back.
Right. Yeah, that's one thing. Allison's not too thrilled on the combinations. She's not well. She doesn't like combinations very much, and she thinks it's good for her.
You know what? No, excuse me, the last match I've seen.
She must
Change
have
that
been,
out.
she must have been
There
practicing.
you go. I'm thinking he's going to. There you go.
Into the special
Center of the pocket.
2-0.
You can see it again. Allison Fisher with a 2-rack lead here in Miami. Instead of any arguments about the last year, the Sardo was tight rack. Perfect rack every time. Allison Fisher at the table originally from Chessington, England, now living in Charlotte, North Carolina. This is the last thing we wanted to see. With Allison with a couple back lead. Nothing goes in on the break. Aaron gets his table.
Look at how close the 7 ball and the 9 ball are going to the pocket. The 7 is tight. One is up at this end, here's the key ball. Allison let go of that break.
Yes, she did. She lost full of cube. So, Karen doesn't have a great shot at one. It's not to play safe to get at least she can see the one. It could be worse, but she could be blocked.
Is it possible, because see where the 7 is and the 9 is right by the
Yes.
pocket? She's confident. How about trying to go for the 8? The 3 ball is on the right side of the table over here, so maybe the 3 ball would go. There's a lot
you're
that can
saying,
happen.
but from having watched Karen, she's more conservative. It's been her one chance to go for that.
Push.
It's a very low percentage shot.
Especially down.
At least the 7. This is so short that it is crucial. So experiment as well.
What percentage of the 7? Sleep is not.
Spent a lot of time thinking about it before she gave it to Allison. So
I think she was hoping Allison took it. She didn't. And I don't see it.
That was very risky because the area that she could the people in the people had to travel with what
it's with joining us, Sean Hofstetter. This is going to be another side pocket. See you.
Game 3 of this fifth was 3-0.
Worth a couple more looks. And as Gerda said, very risky was just off a hair of the ball behind the three. Certainly enough for Allison to work. I want to thank Roberta Hospital for joining us. It's always great to see you. I know we'll be seeing you again very soon. Karen Core, hoping to get a chance here in Miami. Total by Brunswick Billiards. Feel free to break. We give you the reference playing equipment. Plenty of balls by Brunswick Billiards. Sort of tight back easy. Started off. But here, it's an opportunity for Karen to do something about that.
Break just isn't working, except for one ball is here and two balls, and two is down. So making it one forward isn't the tough part. The tough part is getting past this group and this ball to get position on this ball. So rather than take that chance, she's off to play safe, but it really wasn't a good sign. Allison can see the one. She can see the full ball, so there's a couple of things that she can do. Allison can bank the one into the floor, leave the key ball here for the two. Or, if she wants, she can pin the one ball, send the key ball to the under the table behind these. Like I don't know that Karen can see a piece of it. Yes, she can. She can see a piece of the one, so Karen can try to do the same thing. So she'll just spin the one ball. Do the same thing with Allison, just go around the table. Try to make Allison take it. So now Allison will be kicking this one. Unless she can spin it and mass a little bit and catch behind the ball. So it's a tough one. That's it, kick.
I'm going to take an extension.
And one of the things about the shot is that there's the 1, the 2, and the, I believe it's the 4 ball. They're all in a cluster. So if she kicks, and kicks hard, she might make sense.
That's what she's looking at there. Like this.
I would say kick to make it up, but not to say with 4 ball first. Not a good shot. Really, close the shot. Just hit it.
I don't think so.
So now we've got the 1, the 2, and the 3 are opposite ends of the table. There's a cluster in the middle. So working around that cluster is what she's going to need to do. She'll probably place the cue ball up in this area so that she has an angle to come back around here for the 3 ball.
What's interesting about this particular year, players, John, each of them has 3 WPBA Classic titles. Allison also won champions, obviously, a pretty big event. She beat Karen to sudden death. But the last meeting before that, Allison really took care of Karen. right now, looking to pick up these titles, and Allison, Karen is still good. Allison has a bit of a seesaw back players. One thing that is over. Allison taking away. See how Karen responds to being down. So she lets another rack slip away. Give it to Allison. Start raise the sevens.
That's right. That's right. It's funny, these players have chased each other around the world to compete against each other. Drift over to the sixth. She's straight on the six. Normally, if she had an angle, then she could slide it over, but she's a little straight, so I think she's going to play cut shot on seven. And unfortunately, the bridge man is going to have to go in between the cue ball and the bridge, which is going to be a little bit uncomfortable. She's going to use a much longer. See, this is a little uncomfortable.
She watched that North Sea roll. But this is big. This was a key rack for Karen Core down 3-0. Looks like she's taking care of what she needed to in this rack. Get on the board. This is the finals of the national championship. No matter what happens, what you want to do is the fight. She's done that in this rack.
The score is game 4.
She will have the break in the national finals. Being down 3-0, she's got in the last 2 racks. Finds herself 2-3 now against Allison Fisher. Race to 7. Miami. 1 recognition to the side pocket.
Push.
Yep, there it is. It's been interesting that with the break, neither player has really been able to establish any kind of tied up ball situations. I guess you're playing for the final national championship. Not easy.
She's able to win.
Give it right back.
One
Karen
eye,
to left.
you know, the one eye meant to say, no, this is tight for me.
That way you one eye open.
Karen's looking at it as well, so she's she did save the pass. No, not yet.
That 5 to 8 9.
Extension.
She can't
Extension.
use low English to draw back. There's still might be ways, maybe to spin the keyboard. We'll see, we'll see.
These players obviously very time shot play.
Oh, no.
Love how easily, calmly she strokes it. That is absolutely great.
Stroke pretty good here. Make them free and get all the way back down the other end of the table. Oh, really?
Like that.
Very smooth.
Got a definite angle.
Right, I believe the 4 goes past the 6 ball. Here's the 5 in the middle, so the 2 ball will just lift up this one. If she doesn't think that she can get it by there, then she can always play the safe. I think she can squeeze it by. It did go, definitely. Not that time. Could have gone.
Definitely.
Karen, a lot of times when this happens, you kick one rail at it, but these 2 balls are laying in such a way that you can't, so Karen's going to probably down the table and kick after it.
10.
Extension.
You can,
Extension.
you can, unless you use the rail first. It's just very hard judgment. The rail first, not to scratch. She didn't, good call.
It's just so tough. So precise. Wow. And that was a little bit of a turn of events there. Now it's just a shot. Karen left in a tough position. You get big swings to that way, obviously. All in. 5. Allison up by a 1, 2, 8, 7. Big.
Yes, it was. Bring the 2 ball back. Is that with the same number?
So interesting on the second Allison style. So incredible. And the actual stroke itself is so simple. A lot of training. Hard, solid weight.
That's why they out that they, of all sports, most final played against each other than any other sport. You count every time you go in. It wouldn't surprise me if they there's a lot of
Game 6 for this picture.
Goes up by 2
Leads
left
4-2.
in the national finals in Miami. 5-time national champion. Good break there.
Well, I think it's the first time I've seen a break for a ball run and it's a shot. Which is amazing. There's the one, two ball. There's the next one, two. It's right by these rectangle. This is the ball. Everything else is wide open. So this is a real shot right here. Getting the ball. Did that very nicely. She played this ball. The only problem here is she's got such an idea in the two over here. The three is here, so she's going to have to drop it over or follow it. She's just leaving herself a big she doesn't seem to concern herself.
She seems pretty comfortable.
I just get my
Get the extension. Yes.
yes. She can reach the shot now. I'd be watching out for the 7 right up here. That's the only thing I'm watching. Unless she goes on the other side. That's
Put anything on there.
drift down the table, center the table, 6. Oh, that's about 3 inches where she would like to be. Very makeable. But it gives a funny see the cue ball naturally wants to come this direction. But the 7 is over here. So she can stop the cue ball right there and take a hard shot on the 7.
Does.
Now she's low left angle. Left hand one there.
This would be the first time in this match the player has actually broken the ball and run the rack.
Yeah, that's right.
It's amazing. That's what sometimes happens. The game is so incredible. All these things are never predictable. One thing that is predictable. Is that these
Game 8.
years that these two sat in similar positions, facing each other, fighting for a title. Allison Fisher, Karen Shore. Big turn of events. This has been a match full, swinging back and forth. Last trying to survive. Race to 7th, the national title. A big, big scratch there.
Ouch. Allison on her own hand. There is one problem in this game. At least one. Just one. One is open, two is here. So she's going to play back to this area, but here's the problem. Is the 5 have to be able to play the 5 inside. So to get right here from 2, 3, 4, 5 inside, that's going to be
I did. Hoping everybody at home did. Just kind of followed with my eyes.
She could try to break those balls out so it gives her more options than just side 5. I think she tried to do that.
Not quite. Also, taking a chance on breaking them open.
Right.
I will need the bridge.
If the 6 were not in the place that it is, she could use it after 4. She could
I'll
break
take my
the
extension too.
Extension.
But 6 is right in there too, so it's just way off.
Started playing at 7. The league at age 13. Nationals title at 15. World title at 17. Say it never stopped. And he will rarely see that.
I don't think I've ever seen her.
I think that's the first time. I mean, I've seen him this before. That comes back. That's a fairly big time for that guy.
I would say
Tied at 5.
she's using it to scuff the end, just to make sure that the opponent's chalk. Let's see if she can break them out. Oh, wow. Oh, it's a great shot. What a great shot. Have a shot on the 4. Can she squeeze it in? If not, she's going to have to bank the 4 up at the other end of the table and leave the ball behind the 6.
Yeah. Taking time to do it.
most dedicated player. I know there was Jeanette for a while was really dedicated, but Jeanette, and is still dedicated, but I think Karen consistently was the most dedicated. Even Allison was. Allison was out in the garden, planting, roses, and doing anything. And
I mean, you're right. I was going to say that those messages was not have sense qualified men playing a lot of there's a look at the last track.
In 11 in this quarter.
Great tour player, decided to take some time off the tour. Again, all of them, thank you. We'll see you around. Touch. Great year of service. She's on the verge of defending a national title if she can get this back. Five goes, one goes.
oh, but the team's here. Here's the team right next to me. You see a safe balls here. And 8 and 9 are going to be balls. There's a few balls behind me for safety. 6 and 8. And she got it. She finally had the speed by also kind of tough kick here.
Amazing. 6 of the last 7 title by these two players. Allison, 5 points. Aaron, last 10.
Extension.
Yes.
This is a big shot. She has to. And here's it's the one rail kick on the 2. So the 3 is wrong. So that was too tight. She's going to mass A or run this ball.
It like that cue ball to go over more, but it has not done that. Now you got to bring down that. On,
This is big. Karen has 7 balls left for the title. But the 3 is here, the 2 is here, and the 4 is in a good spot. Because after she shoots the 3, the 2 ball right there. It's all about staying in line, staying focused, not thinking about the title, not thinking about winning this game or player of the year, in other words. It's just about one ball at a time.
It's easy to say that. One to do.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
There you go.
Please.
And she got very lucky. Very, very lucky. She's amazing. extension.
Yes.
She said she was looking for the notice. And that's the word that she used. I'm sure it was what she was thinking.
Title definitely. Instead of trying to make something else happen. Big right there. A little bit of you see that angle? Left angle on 789. I'll tell you what, this has been a great exhibition. Come back out by both. Make the last mistake along the way.
Parents sign very shot. It just shows how much nerves are.
But you know what? It's a very smart. A lot of times you can't see that. I'll tell you what. She has done a fabulous job. There's now 2 racks before earlier than that. Is now 1 ball away. 10 minutes.
The winner is Jared Ford. The 2002 QTEC National Nine-Ball Champion is Jared Ford. Stay with us if you can for 2 minutes. We'd like to do some presentations. Congratulations to the sport. I really want to give a nice round of applause to the runner-up, Miss Allison Fisher, the great champion.
You know we'll see her again. Great tournament.
The runner-up of the 2002 QTEC National Nine-Ball Championship is Allison Fisher.
Thank you. Thank you.
And the champion of the 2002 QTEC National Championship
Here's the big
Nine-Ball,
prize.
Miss Karen
Not
Cole.
easy to win.